Have you ever noticed, right when you start praying more, things get harder? Right when you decide to change, chaos breaks out. Right when you're about to step into something new, everything seems to fall apart. What if I told you that's not coincidence? What if the pressure you're feeling isn't proof you're failing, but proof you're close? Today we're talking about why the enemy fights you hardest right before your breakthrough, and why this season of resistance might actually be confirmation that something powerful is about to happen in your life. Stay with me, because this message might explain everything you've been going through. There's a pattern in Scripture that many people overlook. Right before elevation comes opposition. Right before promise comes pressure. Right before breakthrough comes battle. Think about Joseph in Book of Genesis. He receives a dream from God, a vision of leadership and influence. But immediately after the dream, betrayal. His own brothers throw him into a pit. He's sold into slavery, falsely accused, imprisoned. It looked like the dream was dying, but in reality it was developing. The attack wasn't random. It was strategic. The enemy doesn't waste energy on what has no value. He attacks what threatens him. Here's what you need to understand. The enemy can't stop God's plan, but he can try to stop you from walking into it. He uses discouragement, distraction, doubt, delay. Look at David before he became king in First Book of Samuel. He was anointed, chosen, appointed. But after the oil came the warfare. He faced Goliath. He faced jealousy from Saul. He faced years of hiding in caves. Why? Because his future threatened the current kingdom of darkness. If the pressure has increased in your life, it might not mean you're off track. It might mean you're advancing. Have you ever felt like giving up right when you were doing your best? That's not random either. In the book of Exodus, when Moses tells Pharaoh to let the Israelites go, Pharaoh doesn't ease up. He increases the workload. More bricks, less straw, more pressure. Freedom was closer than ever, but so was frustration. The enemy often increases pressure when he senses release is near. Why? Because if he can exhaust you emotionally, he can make you quit spiritually. And many people walk away from their breakthrough because they mistake resistance for rejection. Let me give you 5 signs you might be closer than you think. The attacks feel unusually intense. Old temptations resurface suddenly. Unexpected conflict shows up. You feel extreme fatigue, spiritually and emotionally. You're tempted to quit something you once felt called to. When opposition spikes without warning, it often means impact is near. Even Jesus, before stepping fully into his ministry, faced intense temptation in the wilderness. See Gospel of Matthew chapter 4. Temptation came before transformation. Battle came before breakthrough. So what do you do when the fight intensifies? Don't interpret warfare as abandonment. Silence doesn't mean God is absent. It often means he's preparing. Guard your mind. The battlefield is usually your thoughts before it's your circumstances. Stay consistent. The enemy wants interruption. God honors endurance. Remember past victories. If God brought you through before, he will do it again. Refuse to quit in the cave. David became king, but only because he didn't give up while hiding. This pressure is not permanent. This battle is not your burial. It's your birthing season. If you've been feeling attacked, overwhelmed, exhausted, hear this clearly. You are not under attack because you're weak. You're under attack because you're dangerous. The enemy doesn't fight for no reason. He fights when something valuable is about to emerge. Your breakthrough might be closer than you think. So don't quit. Don't shrink back. Don't abandon the promise. Stand firm, because sometimes the fiercest battles come right before the greatest breakthroughs. If this message spoke to you, take a moment right now to like this video. Comment, "I won't quit" below. Share this with someone who needs encouragement. And subscribe to this channel for more powerful faith-building content every week. Your breakthrough is coming. Stay ready.